In this video, we're going to design and print these gorgeous wine tags for my friend for a Christmas present. We're going to use PrintsWell, which is one of my favorite stationery printers, and they just added this wine tag shape, which I'm so excited about. So stay tuned. We're going to design this together. I'll show you how to order it, and then I'll show you what they look like when they arrive. So let's dive in. Okay, so I'm in Illustrator, and I have our template up from PrintsWell. If you are not sure about grabbing this, then you just click Need Help. Go to their die cut cards section, templates, and then you'll actually find the wine tags are in the miscellaneous product templates with hanging gift and wine tags. Their flat card ones are right here. So you can download that. It's going to open up just like this. And we have a few things on here. We have our fold line, we have our big circle. The red line, which is just your rectangular artboard, is the final cut size. The green is anything that's safe. So if you want something in your design to definitely not get cut off, make sure it's inside the green. And then of course we have bleed, which is this black edge, or in Illustrator, it's automatically a solid red line out to the edge. With PrintsWell, they always require 0.125 inch bleeds all around. So when you're setting up your file in Illustrator document setup, you'll just set up your bleeds to be 0.125 around and make sure your entire artwork goes all the way to that solid red edge. Anything that's really important should be inside this green edge. So what I like to do is I'll just kind of delete a little bit of this so it's out of my document. And then I'll like to create a second layer if I'm still going to use that template and lock that template layer. It makes it really easy to delete it later, but it's going to stay where it is. I'm not going to accidentally move it, and then I can create my designs. These come in packs of 8, so I'm going to do 4 different designs for my friend and give it to her for Christmas, and I'll probably end up ordering 16, so 4 of each design. In order to copy this artboard directly, I'm just pressing Alt and dragging, and then in order to keep it on the same line as opposed to going off base, I'm holding down Shift. That's going to make it so I can't drag it up or down. So I'll just keep everything kind of in order and in a row, and I'll make sure to go back and lock that template layer as I add my artwork. So I have some idea of what I want to do, and I just want to create a few different fun, somewhat holiday, but somewhat not holiday themed pieces for her if she's giving out wine or any kind of drinks or anything that this would fit on. So I dragged my artwork layer below my template layer, so I'll always be able to see the templates below. So this is a really cute option, and this is a gift tag that I've made as another gift that just says Happy Holidays with a little bow and the stripes. So I'm just gonna repurpose that artwork and make it a little bigger. We don't want to put anything really important above that fold line. Make sure this is all centered. I'm going to add a stroke because this font is really thin, but it is very cute. And since this is theoretically for giving a gift, I'm going to add their names on here. Hi, Kristen and James. This is your Christmas gift that you're getting from me. Okay, super cute. And I also thought she might want to do some just for her. She's very active. I just almost want to say active in girl world. She's just one of those amazing women who is just so involved in everything that's going on around town. She has so many amazing friends, and she might just want to do something that's just from her and not from her and her husband, and feels a little bit more like fun and girly. So I just thought this one would be really cute, and I want to change the colors to fit more of her vibe. I think she would really like something just kind of hot pink and purple. Make that the same color but lighter, so it's kind of a little tone on tone. I feel like this still needs to feel a little brighter. Perfect. Let's do one that's a little bit wine themed. And the best thing I can think of right now is just why not? Okay, I found this kind of brushy looking one. And I'm thinking that since this one is wine themed, we might want to make it wine colored. So let's grab like a deep burgundy. I think bigger, so we take up like the full thing. Kristen is still in that light pink, but I think that's actually kind of cute. And we'll do maybe that one. Cute, cute. Okay, and then for the last one, I feel like it should just be pretty generic. Could be for anything. This isn't, I'm always looking for cards that just are like classic, generic, whatever. So let's try this. You're the best. I'm gonna bold this. Very cute. And I might not even put their signature on it because they can sign it at the bottom if they want. And what I think would be fun is just to make these letters all different colors. So just bear with me for a sec while I do this. Okay, so I think these are my 4 designs. They're cute, they're different. She can use them in a lot of different ways. We have some that are like from both of them. We also have some that are just from her. So I think this will be a really fun gift. So if it's time to print these, then I need to set it up so that I've outlined all my fonts and that the template is no longer on here. That part is really easy. So I'll just delete this template layer. Super easy. We have all this information, and then I need to outline all of my fonts. If you go to select object and all text objects, I've made a keyboard shortcut Control-T where I can select all text objects that way. Click create outlines, and then any artwork that goes off the edge of the page needs to go out at least 1/8 of an inch, which we can see all of these do. So these are ready to go. This one doesn't need to go out 1/8 of an inch, which is good. So I'll save this as a 4-page PDF with each artboard being one of those 4 pages. Okay, PDF, all of our artboards, click save. And from Illustrator default, I'm just gonna uncheck preserve Illustrator editing capabilities. That makes your file size a little smaller when it's print ready. And then we wanna make sure that the document bleed settings say 0.125 inches. If they don't, then you can just add them like that. And we'll save that PDF. So now we have a 4-page PDF, but if we want to order 16 of these, we need 16 of them. So yes, what we could do is copy all of these artboards 4 times. I typically prefer to do all of that work in Adobe Acrobat. So I'll just open this file in Adobe Acrobat. I'll click Organize Pages, select all my pages, and I just like to do copy and paste, Control-C, Control-V, and I'll do that 2 more times until we have 16 pages. And I will just save this file exactly as is. Now it's time to order our wine tags. So in PrintsWell, go to start a new order. And again, this is grouped with gift tags, which they have a lot of fun shapes in there as well. We'll select the wine tag. And I'm just gonna do the 110 Smooth Ultra White. You can do any of these papers that you want, but there's a lot of beautiful options. And you can print on the back, but we're actually just gonna print on the front. Now, as I mentioned, they come in groups of 8, so we'll select 16 here. And the key to printing a bunch of different pages is that this is going to be listed as a variable print job. And you can see, so this is $5.79, and when we add the variable printing, it changes to 0 because it's waiting to see how many pages we have in our order. So our wine labels document, as you can see, we have 16 pages. So it's going to adjust our pricing for 16 pages. Previously it was that $5, but now it's $11.51 because we've added the charge for variable printing, which is about $5 per order. So it doesn't matter if you have 100 pages or 16, it's just a one-time charge of like $5 extra. So you can see this beautiful preview, the exact look and the design that we're using. We're only going to see that first page option here, or if you did front and back, you'll see the front and back of the first page. So it looks really good. I'm super excited to get these, and I'm going to show you exactly what they look like when they arrive. So add everything to cart. We have our wine tags. We have 16 pages with variable printing. And then you'll see all of your shipping options, and there are some rush options you'll see here too. This is my demo account, so I don't see them. If you've never used PrintsWell before, I highly recommend them. You can see all the different types of products that they offer: stickers, coasters, flat cards, foil stamping, white ink printing, just all kinds of amazing stuff here. And you can get $25 off your first order if you tell them I sent you or use my link. So now without further ado, let's see how these wine tags came out.